Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Ainun Jariyah. I'm from the State University of Makassar, Faculty of Language and Literature, Business English Communication Study Program. Here I'm further present the materials under the title Positive Interdependence. So let's get started. Table of contents. The first, definition. The second, types. The third, ways. The fourth, a two-dimensional concept. The fifth, applying the power. And the last, example. So the definition. Positive interdependence is a powerful principle. Positive interdependence promotes a cooperative and caring learning community in which students work together, are supportive, and encourage each other to learn and succeed. Types of positive interdependence. The first, positive co-interdependence, is achieved when learners share the same goals and perceive the group cooperation is essential in achieving these goals. The second, positive resource interdependence, divides up the resources of materials for completing the task by giving each group member an essential piece of the puzzle and makes it essential for the group to share resources in order to be successful. And the third, positive role interdependence. Positive role interdependence imparts a sense of ownership for each group member by assigning an interconnect role for each individual that is vital in completing the learning project. And the last, positive identity interdependence, infuses unity and cohesion, inspiring camaraderie and loyalty by way of a shared identity expressed through a mutual logo and name. The next slide. Ways to create positive interdependence. The ways to create interdependence include the first, turn-taking, the second, assigning different necessary roles to each student, the third, assigning different access to materials to each student, the fourth, providing different essential information to each student, the fifth, limiting the time so that no one person can complete the task alone, and the next, designing tasks with cumulative contributions. The next, having students teach each other. And the last, assigning mini topics for a group investigation or presentation. The next slide, a two-dimensional concept. The first concept we ask, is the contribution of one helpful to others? The second concept, is the contribution of one necessary for the success of others? If a contribution is helpful, we have a positive correlation of outcomes. If a contribution is necessary, we have interdependence. To remind ourselves of the two dimensions of positive interdependence, we need simply to ask, is a contribution by one helpful to others? Is it necessary? So the next slide, applying the power. The first, class climate. The second, class building. The third, silly sport. The fourth, academic achievement. The fifth, thinking skills. The next, employability skills. And the last, toward a better world. So then the last slide, example of positive interdependence. If we tell for students in our class that they cannot work together, but their individual test scores will be summed and posted as their team score, we create a positive correlation among their outcomes. Any student doing well will raise the team score. So thank you for listening. May all those we have share be beneficial for all of us. I have shared be beneficial for all of us. Thank you so much for your attention. I apologize if you found many mistakes for me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.